So how would you train someone with lead hand low?
How would I train the guy who does that?
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. So, like a lot of guys, they'll look at a fighter and they go, "Oh, he drops his right hand. You got to keep his hands up." I mean, in the reality, everybody drops their right hand. Like everybody drops their hands. But like people could criticize Roy Jones, especially if you get a guy who really doesn't know boxing that well. He'd look at Roy Jones and say, his technique is horrible. His hands are low. He's going to get caught with the hook. And I said, listen, if you put Roy Jones' hands up, he's not going to be as effective. His reflexes and his skills and his head movement and his lightning counter punches. He's sucking. Part of the reason his hands are down is so he can draw you in so he can counter you. You take a Roy Jones, a Muhammad Ali, and you put their hands up like you're supposed to, they're not going to be the fighters they were. They're not going to be as good. Roy Jones wouldn't be as good if he fought conventionally. You have to recognize that some people are just gifted and they're fast, and their reflexes are on another level. And so you have to implement that into the game. I wouldn't train Roy Jones to fight on the inside, blocking shots. I wouldn't do that because that's not him. I would teach him, he knows already, but I'm saying a guy like Roy Jones, I would teach them to maneuver on the inside and twist their opponents and get on angles and hit them off the angles and things like that. But as far as like hands up, it, some guys are too gifted, you'd actually hamper them by trying to teach them to do things properly.